One thing I learned from the striving black brothers, always be on time. On time is late. I'm over here on time for this bus. I don't know whether I made it or not, you feel me? I've been also learning the power of being in time rather than externally being on time, being within your time, within the universe. And I mean that with longevity, because, you know, I could look around and see other people being successful and say, why hasn't my time happened? My time, why has my time not happened yet? But I'll tell you why it hasn't happened yet. Because I put it like this. If everybody was popping at the same time, I ain't know about that one. Cause what if it? I feel like the reason why everybody ain't popping at the same time is because we live in this system. You know what I'm saying? That act like only a few rappers, only act like a few actors. But there's so many niggas with talent. They said 7 billion people in the world. I mean, 7 billion people can't act if they was given the opportunity. But yeah, man, I had a 1.3 GPA in high school. You feel me? Transformed my life by transforming my mind. And what happened was, man, I started getting put into a corner, into a situation in my life that I felt like I didn't really have nothing going for me, and I didn't have no one in my corner with me while I was in that corner. And so that made it difficult. I certainly had a family that supported me, but I wasn't where I wanted to be. And I just remember one day, man, my mom ran through all my stuff. Thought I had stole from her, right? Bro, went through, man, treated me like a straight criminal, bro. You feel me? And I was like, I don't want this no more. So 12th grade year, I was like, bro, I'm gonna kick butt. Got on my game, you feel me? And then what happened was, man, I went to Chabot. Supposed to have my Chabot on right now. But I went to Chabot only because the application process was easier. That's the reason why I went to Chabot. But I went there, my first semester I did good, 2 A's and a B. I was trying to do my best. But I didn't see myself going anywhere with college, just being real. I felt like only way a young black man can make it to a good college was sports. That's just being real. And I started to look for my spiritual purpose at that time. And I was feeling like that was in church. I keep looking over here because my bus over here. I was feeling like that was in church. Actually, that's how I introduced myself to art. That's what he says. But I remember the first time I went to him, it was because of I heard he could hook me up with some classes. But yeah, man, my mind on hella shit right now. I'm looking at this bus, like, I want to make this on the what's the name, on the BART. That's what I'm gonna do. But if I can give any words of advice, I would say, take your time, be patient. Be patient, bro. Because time, it ain't just an illusion, but we are time. If we're the universe, then we're time. Time is nothing more than how we perceive it to be. You can be doing hard time or soft time. You know what I'm saying? You could love your life. It can feel like 90 years was a breeze. Like, oh my God, I'm 90. Wow. Or it could be like, damn, them was 90 hard-ass years. You know what I mean? Or 20 hard-ass years. And this is my thing. It's all about this, man. Since we talking, let's talk. It's all about finding a way, man, to get paid for your purpose. And get paid for your purpose. In this system, you feel me? But it really ain't even about that, because once you fulfill your purpose, being paid is inevitable. Cat Williams once said, Cat Williams once said, the goal is to not be owned by the time you're worth something. Did you hear that? The goal is to not be owned by the time you're worth something. The goal is to not be owned by the time you're worth something. I'm out here waiting on this bus, man. I'm doing my role, reducing the carbon footprint. What you doing? Where you at? You feel me? Why you ain't out here in these streets with me? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Tasting this water, man. Tasting that asphalt. I hope you ain't tasting the asphalt. Don't pass the blunt to me if you tasting the asphalt, nigga. For real. Niggas be eating asphalt on the low, nigga. It wasn't my asphalt. Yes, it was your asphalt. It was your asphalt. I ain't never heard nobody been more characterized than black people, man. Like, our dialect, man, like, it just sound like some black shit in my head. I was thinking of. I'm like, where's this bus at? I need a free ride as long as I've been out here. I done had a full conversation with myself. Off to not. It's kind of weird, the things in society that we take for granted. And it's weird, the things in society that we don't. Yeah, but with Striving Black Brothers, man, it woke my game up, bro. It let me know that I had a purpose. It let me know I wasn't crazy. You know, it was affirmation. You know, and during that point of time in my life, I needed that affirmation. I needed some young black men, young black brothers to be like, bro, you can do that shit, bro. I believe in you. Every young black man, every young black woman, any individual. You feel me? No matter what you're going through, especially out here going through what we go through. You know what I'm saying? Whether your pain is, you know, right now or soon to come, or you're just getting out of one, you know. But I don't look at my life as a struggle. There's a shirt that I had purchased because of one of my videos. It was propaganda, but there's a shirt that I got at home, and it's a shirt that says, son of a field Negro, the struggle continues. And I wore that motherfucker inside out, because I'm like, I wore it one time. I wore it on July 4th, make a statement. But I'm like, I'm not participating. I'm not being oppressed. And so I refuse to internalize the narrative that I'm oppressed. I am not oppressed. I am free. And I speak it and I act upon it because I believe it. And it's all about internalizing that belief. And what it is when you're in a community, you can resonate with that belief system. You can resonate with that motive, with that motivation. You know, all you need is some motivation. You just need some motive to create action. And then your life will be a creation. But until then, you will only be a mockery of what you can be. You will only be a mimicry of others or what they have already done. Until you really own that your capacity is infinite. Once you go internal, it is eternal. And once you realize that, then you realize time is nothing more than this plane, this landscape of which I live on, which I can manipulate to my own desires. But the question is, what desires do you have? There's nothing wrong with the desires of the flesh, but we want to also give attention to our spirit. Because a lot in this society, it's easier to neglect one's spirit. It's easy to neglect love, you know? When niggas is bored, we can have love and fun all day long. You might be bored, but you got bills. And you got little bullshit to distract you. So it ain't nothing to a G. You gonna have fun editing this, huh? Hey, cut something up for me, cause you know I need something. You feel me? I need some little motive for action. You feel me? My bus here, so I must have said what I was supposed to say, but get at me. SBBC for life, man. Steadfast, blessed, brilliant. Coalition. Coalesce. What was the C stand for? What's the C stand for?